I see this so many times where people consistently watch one YouTube video to another YouTube, or maybe they switch from one platform to another, or featured or offers. I want to help you avoid that mistake and save you 3 to 6 months, possibly longer, in this video, right? Because what I want to focus on is help you build the right thing for your business. So let's get started. Hey, my name is Paul Kim, and in this channel, I talk about more income, more freedom using AI and automation. Right. So, in today's video, what I want to talk about is a topic which I think it really hits at home for me. So if you are a local business owner, or maybe you are an entrepreneur, or you are a coach, professional, or you're an agency, right? And you're interested in AI and automations to create more freedom and more income, but you feel overwhelmed and you don't know where to start, right? So by the end of this video, I'm going to help you kind of help you figure it out, because I think most people focus on the wrong thing. And that's where I want to help you in this video. All right. So this is where I think the mistake most people make is that most people start with tools, they start with automations, or they start with complex automations and the features. But results don't come from tools, it comes from systems. After working with so many different local businesses, one of the things I realized is that if the result does not connect with a result, clarity, or focus, what I mean by that is that it has to help a business owner get clarity or get focus, then it's not the right thing to build, right? So you're not building AI or automation, you're building leverage. And let me rephrase, let me go into it a little bit and explain what that means by leverage. Leverage just means more capture leads. It means faster responses in relationship to, just basically responding to clients or customers or leads quicker, or it means fewer manual steps. So what that means is that AI and automations is just an assistant to what you're doing, right? And so it's not something that you want to put out there and say, hey, AI is doing this and that. It's just an assistant. So what's the first thing that you should build, right? So the first thing has to build is a very simple system that is connected to income. So income connected system. So for example, in some businesses, calls are very important because that is the way they generate leads. So you can have a simple system as a missed call text back. And then there are businesses that get so many calls that they can't respond to them. So if there is an automated or some way to follow up with them, that's something that is connected to the income. Let's take one last scenario. So like booking appointments without going back and forth. Now, is it possible for a system, right, whether it's utilizing AI or some sort of a system, that it could do it automatically without doing it manually or without going back and forth? Okay, so those are the kind of systems that will create results that it's connected to an income. So I want to emphasize here one input and one output. The problem that most people get is that they make it so complex. But if you just take one problem and one result, then the system can be figured out as long as you have clarity in what you're trying to figure out. So here is where a lot of people make the mistake, because here is what not to build, right? So complex AI agent, a 30 step automation, right? So you build something simple, have a use case scenario, and that's it. So how do you decide these questions, right? So this is a 3-question framework, right, that you should ask yourself, right? Number one, does it save time? Number two, does this capture and follow up leads. Number three, will I notice a difference in the next 30 days? Those are the three steps. If it does not do any, if it doesn't do all three of them, then that is not your first build. Now, you don't need 10 systems, you just need one that works. Now, so at the end of the day, something as simple as one system, right? And momentum comes from clarity, not complexity. So how do we apply this in your business? So let's take a step back and really ask ourselves, right? So you're watching this video and you're thinking, so maybe you could pause it and then, after I ask this question, pause the video and really ask yourself this question. Write down one problem that keeps repeating in your business right now. Okay, pause this video and think about it and write it down. And that is probably your first AI or automation to build, right? And some of you that are watching this, maybe this is you're an agency and you're looking to build an AI agency for other businesses, right? And so the question really, maybe you can come up with the same question, is what problem are you currently facing in your business, right? Maybe you don't have a client, and maybe that you're looking for your first client. So that's a repeatable problem that you're facing. Why is it that you're not having, right? And so how can you AI or automation fix that problem, right? So I recently had a conversation with another marketing agency owner, and it was a repeated process, right? So repeated problem, right? So basically, he was always switching gears in how he was prospecting, right? So that's a problem, right? And so, what is that one system? So you pick one system, and then figure out how can AI or automations fix this problem so that you can build a system around it. All right, so I hope that helps. I know in theory it may not, but hopefully, well, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please put your comments below and I will try to address them in future videos, as well as on my Friday lives that I do at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right. Thanks for watching. And of course, like my video and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Okay. Bye now.